SKTAR 3. I'm Pier7D, and I have sitting with me Coontail.
What's up,
of course,
everybody?
make sure to follow us on Twitter at CTCoontail and at Pier7D. Sitting here on Clash Tournament streaming you the rest of top 8 Brawl singles, and the action is hyped today.
SKTAR 3, the realest of real, as we've seen. So many crazy matches. Up next, we have ESAM versus 9B. ESAM, if you somehow missed it, making a clutch win over Ally Game 3, managing making a ridiculous hard read with 3 seconds left on the clock. But another real challenge stands in front of our man as he goes up against one of Japan's finest.
Now, QB was able to just take out Vinny in the Ice Climber Ditto. However, ESAM is going to come up and try his hand at this. The last time I can remember seeing these two play, I believe I remember ESAM winning this Ditto, and I also remember them playing, and ESAM defeated him with Pikachu in a very classic match, USA versus the World. One to remember for all time.
Yes, definitely.
So QB definitely is going to have respect for this opponent. And so far, ESAM starts out with the lead. Not playing the textbook game that Vinny was bringing, but instead something very different, very synced climbers, as he's been mentioning often.
And you'll always notice it. He does a great job of it because he feels that this way he's minimizing his chances of losing a climber and maximizing his chances of being as most damage potential as possible. So as we see here though, QB walking straight out, opening up directly up airs and affairs. Oh, and a snipe! My man is a sniper from Japan, as we see with single ice block managing to knock ESAM directly out of his tether recovery.
QB looking like he's in trouble here. Doesn't have much stage to him. ESAM missing a back air. Does not get to answer that side B. Does get him in the air. Cannot find the kill though. Final destination giving a lot of space.
And for anyone watching, as you've grown to notice, the Climber Ditto is very different from any matchup you'll ever see the Climbers play, because chain grabs become essentially non-existent or absolutely minimized in the matchup, and it becomes a roughly all-out slugfest of priority to see who's going to get damage in first.
Exactly. Remembering which moves beat which and correctly anticipating your opponent's approach options is the key to winning this matchup. And right now, it seems that QB is going to carry his win on from Vinny and take it over into this first game 1. Right now, he's up by over an entire stock, and ESAM is looking for an answer. And
one of the scariest situations that can occur is when the ice climbers are separated and you have a solo ice climber against double ice climbers. It becomes very difficult, as almost all of the solo climbers' moves become absolutely unviable.
Yeah, removing Nana from this is essentially removing the stock.
Ooh, and ESAM narrowly managing to grab the ledge there, as we saw a little bit of tricksies coming out of QB, but still with great advantages. QB not only with stock lead, but a hell of a lot more percent lead attack on that. Now 2 stocks in his favor. It looks like it's been a very rough matchup for ESAM.
ESAM does manage to finally finish off QB's first stock, trying to figure out what he's going to do in this matchup, already contemplating alternative options. As QB seemed to have his number.
Oh, and that's going to be a rough one as QB loses Nana, and in a blink of an eye, ESAM brings it back. Has to be thanking his lucky stars that something like that happens.
A little bit afraid, a little surprised that there was no forward smash there.
Oh, and no back throw from QB, unfortunately costing him a missed punish against Nana.
Hammers are flying out, forward smash versus down smash. Everybody's taking damage here.
And right now, as always, we see the absolute slugfest. Vinny had explained that this is what QB likes to opt for, is desync Nana Blizzard. ESAM doing a great job, though, attacking on that percent. Oh, and that's going to be a rough one.
got them separated. A dash attack will get them back in there. Ice block.
Oh,
not quite getting the gift.
ESAM absolutely paying attention.
And QB misses the edge, and SDs. That's 2 SDs in one game. He seemed to have ESAM's number there, but 2 SDs in one game will definitely not allow him to win the match. ESAM takes game 1.
Now that's got to be flush from QB, but always known for his ever-present strong mentality to come back from rough losses. So let's see what he does here to try and minimize some of those self-destructs and poor stocks we saw last game.
He'll take it a battlefield for the game 2. ESAM immediately enters with a Blizzard, then puts himself high. Don't know about this decision, but pays off as he draws first blood.
Ooh.
And 40 damage onto Nana.
Right there.
Unrepresented, but Nana will go flying from this smash attack.
All right, and right there, ESAM manages to stabilize, but Nana yet again on the outskirts and taking a strong batch of punishment.
Oh, this could be very good for ESAM, but he does not answer
and side
the
B.
side B with the forward smash.
So strong in this
Or the
matchup.
Blizzard.
So much priority. Hammers everywhere yet again, as we see. Oh, and this could be a problem as Nana may make it back in time, but it's not going to matter. Oh, and a dropped grab right as Nana finds her way back on the stage. ESAM with an opportunity here.
In this matchup, side B functions very similar to Mach Tornado as, you know, there's not a lot of ways to deal with it with the Ice Climbers unless you hit it preemptively. Once it's on top of you, it's hard to punish. It's very likely to shield stab, and it's very likely to get through the rest of your attacks. However, you can hit it cleanly. The difference is you can hit it cleanly in the air as well. So a forward smash will close it out, and you can hit it cleanly with a back air. Also, due to the smaller stature of the Ice Climbers and the maneuverability it gives you, it actually beats Blizzard instead of losing to it.
All right, QB finally managing a way to find his footing again and start getting that stage control as we see here. Manages to get past ESAM's Popo and get a solid punish on Nana,
yeah,
but
he spot dodged the dash grab with Popo, but not Nana, and ESAM didn't recognize that he wasn't yet grabbed, so he didn't actually manage to get the down smash, but he does close out the stock anyway. 61%. His Nana is very weakened.
And there we go. QB, like an absolute brute, finding his way in against Nana. Oh, ESAM doing a great job of really intimidating QB when it comes down to punishing Nana, but as we see here, responding with nothing besides absolute precision.
Now, this is an interesting game, as I was saying, of rock, paper, scissors earlier, in which QB is demonstrating his advantage, because at times, he's selecting two options at once to beat ESAM's one. If you could play rock, paper, scissors, and you can pick paper and rock at the same time, and your opponent only picks one of the options, it's like, well, how do you lose?
Yeah, where's the matchup?
At best, you tie.
Yes, exactly.
So ESAM will need to, you know, perhaps find a little bit more technology in picking two options, because you can be victorious in the instance against your opponent's paper rock with paper scissors. Or something like that.
All right, ESAM tossing Nana back off stage, but QB was definitely right there to pick her back up. Solid jab there to beat up the climbers, get away from him a second, and we go back to Nana Blizzard Walls.
ESAM's getting in there, has the climber separated, and using neutral airs. Very good patience by QB. Saving that Nana Wago attack, but ESAM not giving up on this stock yet.
That's gonna
takes
close
it out.
Nana's.
Nana's done.
Oh
my gosh.
And an absolute
Is
monster.
this a slow poke him?
Oh goodness,
my
he
God.
almost sniped him again. Absolutely ridiculous. You talk about
QB has the best slow poke.
Yes, I was gonna say, you talk about sheer matchup knowledge. That's gonna close out that stock, but wow. Absolutely aware of what the options were and how to break it out. Oh, and a solid up tilt there, but QB managing to land, get a strong F smash.
I think the up smash was probably a little greedy. I would have probably gone for an air dodge covering option.
ESAM,
Or
good
Blizzard.
there.
I guess Blizzard, up smash beats Ice Climber side B. The name of the move escapes me, but if he thought he would side B back down to the ground, then up smash was the correct option. This is good for ESAM, managing to reset the neutral game, getting these Blizzard desyncs in, knocking him off the stage, punishing hard, a grab in multiple pummels.
Good stuff there by QB, knowing that the pummel at ESAM's percent would be enough, but ESAM...
costly trip for Nana there.
Oh, narrowly escaping
Where's the forward smashes?
And that could be it for Nana.
That won't kill him, but that'll be it for Nana for sure. Oh my god.
Wow.
Where are the forward smashes?
Goodness.
I'm looking for forward smash, and I'm just not seeing it, folks. That'll be it for
That's going
ESAM.
to cost him.
QB takes it. It's 1-1 now.
Pressure has been boiling over as we've seen both matches going very close.
Rare opportunity of ESAM choking. He pretty much had that game in the bag. Down smash would have killed. Forward smash would have killed. Goes for two up smash and whips both of them.
And by very narrow margins. Definitely a frustrator there to miss by simply pixels.
Yeah.
I was almost waiting to see our little orange flashes, letting you know that basically you were just not close enough.
Yeah, seeing those phantom hits.
Yes.
In Melee, they at least did damage. In Brawl, it's just there to tease you.
You just get a nice little orange splotch for a second, letting you know, you missed. But as we see here, it should
Pokemon Stadium is the choice for Game 3. This ought to be a nail-biter.
Yes. And all the way out to Game 3, ESAM giving no player a break today.
Oh goodness, QB showing off that shield. This one might have been picked up by Keitaro, as it does send the Ice Block back at the opponent, although the hitbox is disactivated and not going to return damage to the opponent.
Oh,
and
down
very
smash
powerful
is
fair.
everywhere.
Oh my god, ESAM goes for an off-the-top KO on Nana.
QB was hoping to
Let's
punish.
review that string for a second. ESAM, forward air into a full double hit, quadruple hit rather, down smash, into an up air follow-up, then to close out Nana's stock with an up B. Brilliant play by ESAM, and now manages to get this chain grab, and it appears he will convert it into the full stock. ESAM having the lead on Pokemon Stadium, his own counter pick. I believe this is the first game of the set where ESAM took the first stock.
Yes.
This is not where you want to be against Ice Block, and was ESAM really willing to sacrifice Nana to get out of there? Maybe regretting the decision now a little bit, as he takes some damage, does manage to get out of there, and of course, he will now be the one putting the pressure onto QB for being trapped in between the mountains. QB decides to take the high ground, send some ice down, a little bit of hail.
Yes.
On Pokemon Stadium today.
That silent marker of damage for ESAM's Nana is rather high as of right now, so any duplicate hits are going to show much further on Nana.
Very smart of ESAM there to go for the fair onto QB's shield as the stage was transforming, because he knew even if he was grabbed, the stage transformation would reset QB and interrupt his punish attempt. A down smash here from ESAM definitely will come out. Yes, it does. We see 40 damage. When you get point blank with those ice climbers, get the full down smash like that, it's very smart. ESAM adapting to his previous mistakes and recovering directly below the stage, so he will not get gimped by that ice block. And now he's 30%, well now 50%. Those ice climbers hit so hard with double hammers.
Yes.
But 50% down from being a full stock up. Has the advantage here. Trying to figure out what QB will do, and QB baits into the F smash. I think ESAM's very disappointed here, because I felt, based on his spacing, that he had read it and simply failed to block.
And as of right now, QB trying to find his grounding against ESAM. Going to have quite a bit of percent to make up, but as we've seen, those climbers hit real hard, and unfortunately QB on the receiving end of that, as ESAM manages to
oh my gosh,
drop a very important grab. But now at the same point, this is going to be just a game of chase down. Sopo with not enough. QB with quite a bit of ground to have to make up here.
One stock left in the winner's bracket. If ESAM wins this right here, he will be in grand finals. And of course, shout outs to QB traveling here and making his way to winners finals. Everybody said he was in excellent form. I completely admit, I slept on him a lot. I did think he was going to do well, of course, but I didn't think he was going to be able to withstand all the, dominant American players. But he's reminding everybody why Japan was hailed as the strongest region in the game for such a long time. And saying, you know what, I still got it, Climbers still got it, and I'm here to take it. We have 2 Ice Climbers in winners finals, by the way, so this could be the day that Ice Climbers actually do go out and pull out that national level win. A lot of people have been saying. Yeah, and ESAM takes it solid 2 stock, doesn't, but QB barely allowed to breathe on that last stock. It disappeared. I was just talking about the Climbers, and then all of a sudden the game's over. Oh, how do I speak so soon? Of course, it's winners finals, as I just mentioned, so it'll be 3 out of 5.
So the game may have ended, but the set is not over. ESAM, 2 games to 1 in his favor. QB, another chance. No sweat off his brow as we see the man, the legend himself, go right back into battle like the war-sworn hero he is.
And ESAM trying to pull off the trademark combo from last game. Even though he doesn't successfully get it, puts lots of damage on a Nana, and ESAM seems to have figured out some new stuff, because he's giving QB the work right now.
And right there, managing to land side B hits through F smashes. Unbelievable.
QB certainly not taking it laying down, answering right back, putting Blizzard, putting Nana into there, trying to steal QB's own, trying to steal ESAM's own tricks, knocking off his Nana with an up B. Not quite going to work out. Nana does make it back to the edge. ESAM covers with an ice block and then blocks the entire side B, fails to punish, then gets a cross-sided forward smash.
Run, QB, run.
Yeah, another double hit down smash. That'll send Nana off the stage.
Oh, QB looking up.
Oh, nice footstool technology there.
Right there, looking for
jumping
an opportunity.
Off of Nana to come back into the game. That's really, really good mental state from QB. But this chain grab should close it down. I like how ESAM saw that he dropped the grab and preemptively went for the ice blocks.
And as we see here, QB laying onto the shield from a long distance away. Ooh, and that fair is getting real as hell as we see. QB finding his feet back on the ground for a moment and landing another strong bear.
That cross up there, very, very good option by QB there.
Oh, and that might close out that climber's life. And here we are, the Sopo battle.
The first time we've seen it, and QB
outright
looks him in the eye and slaps him in the face.
Oh, and ESAM well aware of the tricks he's with Sopo. But 9B being a slippery little climber there.
You know, what's funny is we say it's a Sopo Ditto, but in reality, on this skin, I believe that is Nana that QB is controlling.
Well, all right.
So we're having a little bit of a spousal rivalry here.
Some domestic violence has occurred.
Maybe a couple of marriage problems.
The ass whooping is on both sides right now.
Shout out to my girl.
It looks like the husband is one thing. Gonna get ourselves in trouble here. But here we go. Bringing it all right back. Starting second stock like we saw at the beginning of the first. Everyone at 0%, and let's see who could take over this game. QB off to a great string. Nana separated and eats that double down smash. Another side B2.
And we just see hammers flying everywhere. It looks like QB's coming out on top of these trades. Staying definitely right on top of there. Using up air to beat down air. Side B to beat pretty much everything else. And not giving ESAM a chance to get a blizzard ready.
And ESAM's Nana has just been taking a trip around the world as QB is just booking flights here.
ESAM goes out. Nice. Okay.
Oh, goodness.
That was very smart of ESAM. A ledge-propelled upbeat to get himself near Nana so that he could re-grab the stage. Watch the tape again on that, folks, when you get a chance. Very clever technology coming up from ESAM there.
And as of right now, ESAM almost had a chance there for QB to make a mistake that would cost him.
In case you're not sure what I'm talking about, with some special moves, if you run off the edge as you're executing the special move, you'll actually maintain your momentum as you enter a special move state, and therefore being airborne will not affect your momentum and you'll retain that momentum. So ESAM does this with his upbeat to slide off the edge, getting closer to Nana before he upbeats, that's re-grabbing the edge. Of course, he then continues to dismantle QB's second stock, putting QB at winner's bracket point. Both players at one stock now. QB's fighting. Winning this stock means he stays alive in the winner's bracket. Winning this stock for ESAM means he advances to grand finals. So he will definitely be sure to give it his own. QB gets a separation with the down air, and ESAM's taking his time trying to figure out, how do I approach this? How am I going to dismantle you? And so far, he's getting in there. F smash a little bit too soon. Nana's up in the air.
Not getting around that side B, and we see QB extending his lead right now as ESAM can't manage to get a hold of his Nana.
He's being very patient, though. Gets pushed back to the ledge by an ice slap. Two blizzards. Forward smash sends Nana flying.
ESAM has to get him moving right there. Oh, and that might be the snipe that he needs. And that could be it, ladies and gentlemen, as we see QB with a huge opportunity here. Sopo, though, managing to get that back throw fair, and Nana may not make it.
Oh, the back of the F smash clashes with QB's move.
Oh,
I don't agree with that at all. Brings it back.
But there might be an opportunity here.
Smart.
Nana is back in.
Oh my gosh, it trades. Once the side B hits the ground, it once again retains the ground priority moves, meaning that it can clash. It cannot clash in the air. Moves cannot clash in the air, as you cannot be reset to neutral while airborne.
Oh, and that
on the ground, side B can clash, and oh my god, QB dropped the grab, teasing ESAM a little bit.
Oh, and a trip gets covered, and
and ESAM smashes out 140%, but gets taken out by an up air, and we're going to game 5.
And the pressure was clearly real at the end of that match. Both players, as you said, definite nail-biter, getting real nitty-gritty and having a hard time making that final click to close out the game. QB managing to follow up on an unfortunately critical error, but still managing to pull out the game there.
Absolutely. ESAM was hanging on to the edge there as tightly as he could, but QB just took a feather to his underarms and had to knock him off. Wow, I definitely dropped that joke there. Dropped it like the chain grab at the very end.
Exactly. But we'll recover it just like we saw. Chipotle everywhere apparently nonetheless, completely changing the topic. Oh, and the realest of faces as we see ESAM, QB, winners finals, all these climbers, all these hammers, all these people.
MVD sitting next to ESAM, showing him his support. ESAM taking his time with this, figuring out what stage he's going to counterpick to.
As of right now, pressure is on.
I don't really think the stage matters very much.
I mean, the players have been having a slugfest, and it's definitely be a matter of momentum. As you've seen, the player with the momentum has managed to take it most of the games. But these guys with so many Trixies, with so much knowledge, where is this going to go, Pierce?
Well, it seems like we're on my favorite stage, Battlefield. QB was not having any of that cross-up back air nonsense. Got the up air in there early. ESAM does have the advantage on the ground. Goes straight for Nana, as she won't be the character to choose block.
And as of right now, QB opting for some desyncs against that synced Ice Climber play of ESAM.
All right, I know that I did mention earlier that it is in fact Popo who is the supporting character for QB, but for the duration of the set, I will continue referring to the AI as Nana for the sake of everybody's clarity.
For clarity, exactly. That's what I've chose to do just because I think it's a little bit simpler for everyone at home to follow. A very close match right now as ESAM has managed to pull out into the lead percent-wise. Almost had a string off on Nana.
Oh, very good forward air, well placed. QB knew that the grab was coming there. Smart touch. And now we see ESAM pressured, tripped by QB's Nana.
And fair and F smash ferocious in this matchup. As we see here, percent lead's managing to change per second. Ooh.
Oh my gosh, Nana dives off the top, barely.
And that unlisted percent, so hard to manage sometimes because you're not sure where she exactly stands. We see here ESAM in a rough position as always. 2 climbers to 1, simple math, ladies and gentlemen.
ESAM getting underneath the climbers. Goes for an
wow.
up smash. Very misplaced read.
Unbelievable desync as we saw the dash attack, the F smash, closing out ESAM's first stock. Good side B from 9B, little residual damage on Nana, and manages to get the trip out of the way while not getting punished too hard. Another strong side B coming into up airs again, and ESAM managing to respond with a strong fair.
I like how ESAM has, realized that QB is not going to simply side B into his forward smashes. He's going to go overhead, and so has adapted to that by throwing out up smashes to enter his side Bs. As you can see, the matchup evolving right before our very eyes.
And as of right now, the ledge game is always such a battle. Manages to knock Nana the separate way. ESAM gets a hold of the 9B's Nana, manages to hit her, but unfortunately not at the pace that 9B kills his. And we see the chain grab.
Ooh, that's going to be a big deal.
And that was a dominant transition there for QB as we saw him come off the ledge, push ESAM to the left-hand side of the stage, take out Nana, and then finish out a chain grab.
And now this time, QB is the one who is 1 stock away from Grand Finals.
Oh, and this could be a rough situation, but QB manages to get synced right back up. ESAM with that strong F smash, and QB's going to be forced to chase down Nana. Did not get within tether range. Unfortunately, Nana left a free fall. Oh, QB grounded yet again. Strong
Good answer
opportunity.
back, block into a F tilt, but then puts himself into position to get hit by that side B. Punishing that is something that ESAM has been struggling with for the last few games.
Oh, and QB loses his Nana. ESAM
is able to close out the stock without taking any more damage. Things could be very good for him.
And as
QB keeps picking new
that
options.
should be it.
79% is not a comfortable amount.
And as of right now, this is the show for everyone watching, though, as we see quite the crowd drawing here. QB clearing out the area, staying away from that blizzard, and looking to open up on his own.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
ESAM opening him up.
But that back air.
QB signature across the back airs.
ESAM narrowly escaping those ice blocks there. Nana getting on stage and almost costing ESAM the game. Great jabs there from 9B as he breaks up a grab, and a fair could close it out.
QB takes it. Whew. What a set.
Unbelievable set as we see it get extended all the way to Game 5. Japan pushing our American climbers all the way down in a loser's bracket now, so we will see what comes back out